Embarking on a tour of red states he's desperately trying to keep from turning blue, John McCain is still channeling Joe the Plumber.
Senator Obama says that he wanted to spread your wealth around. All he had to do to say to Joe the Plumber and millions of small business people around this country, I won't raise your taxes, but he couldn't do that because he's going to raise their taxes.
McCain is not only using the plumber's story to warn voters to watch their wallet with Obama, he's also now lashing out at his Democratic rivals for what McCain aides call disparaging comments about Joe Wurzelbacher. From The Tonight Show,
we're kind of worried about, Joe the fireman, Joe the policeman, Joe the real plumber with a license.
To the Stump.
He's trying to suggest that a plumber is the guy he's fighting for. How many plumbers making $250,000 a year?
And Americans ought to be able to ask Senator Obama tough questions without being smeared and targeted with political attacks.
Meanwhile, McCain's campaign is also stepping up its attempt to link Obama to Acorn, a community organizing group now under federal investigation for alleged voter fraud in several battleground states. Sarah Palin in Ohio.
And John and I are calling on the Obama campaign to release communications it has had with this group and to do so immediately.
On a conference call with reporters, McCain campaign manager Rick Davis went even further, saying that because Camp Obama won't come clean with connections to Acorn, a, quote, cloud of suspicion is hanging over the election.
Now, a spokesman for the Obama campaign says that the campaign did give money to an Acorn affiliate during the Democratic primary, and that was just to help their Get Out the Vote operation. But, Lou, they insist that they have had no connection with Acorn since then, and especially have had no connection with them at all on the issue that they're being investigated on, and that, of course, is voter registration. Lou?
Voter registration fraud is the investigation.
The investigation is into fraud, and what the Obama campaign says is that they have not used Acorn at all on the issue of voter registration, just on Get Out the Vote.
And what is the idea that Joe the Plumber, Joe Wurzelbacher, is being attacked by Joe Biden and Barack Obama? It is one of the, I have to say, it's incredible. I mean, he has become, frankly, a symbol for working people in this country. The idea that Obama and Biden would question whether or not a plumber is entitled or likely to make $250,000 in this country. I mean, you talk about an elitist attitude that they had been trying to knock down ever since the famous cling to their religion and their guns remark about the voters in Pennsylvania. What's going on?
I think you just pretty much made the argument that John McCain made today in 2 stops here in Florida. In fact, in this hall where I am tonight, he made that argument, and he got wild applause from the audience. That is precisely why the McCain campaign have sort of seized on these remarks that both of the Democratic candidates have made, because they say, wait a minute, this feeds right into one of the things that they're trying to say about Barack Obama, is that they believe that his character, as you just described it, is basically, as you said, he's an elitist. Now, the Obama campaign obviously is saying that's not true. That's not what they're trying to say, but it is definitely playing well in his rallies.